Hey guys, this is your girl Ayi, and I'm here with your Leo second Decan's reading for September. Okay, so September 2020. Okay, all of my social media profiles are in the description box below. If you'd like to book a reading with me, the link is in the description box below. All of the decks that I use are in the description box below. The breakdown of the Decans are in the description box below. This reading also goes for the year of the goat in the Chinese zodiac. It's also for your sun, your moon, your rising, Venus or your Mars, anywhere Leo falls into your birth chart. Okay? Get into it. Okay, so we have the Awakening card, which is also the Hangman in reverse, coming up for you guys. Okay, the Chariot, upright. Eight of Cups in reverse for your environment. Eight of Swords in reverse for your environment. Ten of Cups. I'm sorry, Ten of Wands, your outcome. Strength card in reverse, your outcome. You have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse for your outcome of your environment. And the King of Wands, upright. Alright, next one, I want to focus on the energy for the month of September for Leo Decans. And Leo Decans, or Leo number 2 Decans, I'm sorry, from August 2nd to August 11th. Okay, so if you were born August 2nd to the 11th, this reading is for you. This reading is also, I'm sorry, I said this the goat earlier, but this reading can go for both the goat and the year of the monkey, the year of the goat and the monkey, because those dates fall and coincide with each other. The year of the goat usually resonates with the dates of July 23rd to August 6th. Okay. And the monkey is from August 7th to August 22nd. Alright? Also, I know I said it before that I had, that I uploaded the videos breaking down my readings. There was some trouble that I was having with that, so it hasn't been uploaded yet, but it will be uploaded soon. It'll be uploaded by the time I'm ready to give out October readings, which will be coming up sometime next week. Okay, so the energy, your energy coming into the month of September is surrounding caring connections. And the energy coming into the month of September for your environment is all tied up in the reverse. So you're letting something go, or something in your environment has let go or something, or freed up. Something has been freed up. You have the Envy card, leaving out, which is the energy that you leave out with, and the Thinking Man, which is the energy of your environment. Okay, so this is very interesting. Very interesting, Leos. All right, so we have with the Hangman in reverse. The Hangman in reverse basically is talking about you, maybe you're not changing something, or maybe you have come into a new practice, a new career, a new way of doing things, and you starting to see that it's working out for you. You stick to this routine, this new routine that things are starting to come to fruition with you in regards to the people that you draw towards you, and in regards to the things that you attract. So I feel like a lot of you have been working on your manifestations, the law of attraction, especially with the Virgo new moon. A lot of you may have been working on your spirituality. You might have been, just trying new things, trying new ventures. And you might be sorting out between all of these new practices and new beliefs and information, and applying different things to yourself, and getting rid of the things that don't work. So it's a lot of clearing out the energy. I also feel like for some of you, you've been doing a lot of self work, or a lot of work on yourself. A lot of you have been trying to achieve the grand prize. Some of you are really, really optimistic about where your life is going right now, and so you're not trying to do anything that's going to alter that, or trying to get into anything new that's going to alter that. For some of you, I see, So for a lot of you, I see some of you coming into contact with a Cancer or a Pisces. Some of you might be meeting a Cancer or a Pisces this month, or meeting back up with a Cancer or Pisces this month. I'm gonna go in a little bit further into this. But I see that there's a lot of focus on growing when it comes to the connections around you. Yeah, with the Six of Cups in reverse. So the Six of Cups in reverse basically talks about moving forward, moving to a new form of, or a new stage of independence. Like you kind of leaving back the childish things, or leaving back immature things, or leaving back things that no longer served you, or maybe was holding you back. Or for some of you could be leaving your home. You could be leaving the home of your parents, stepping out on your own. For some of you, you could be leaving behind a relationship and moving towards a more growing and caring relationship. For some of you, you may be looking to go into a new home. Maybe you need to expand your space, so you finally have a dream about owning a house. You might be moving from an apartment or a flat or a condo into a house, or you might be thinking about buying some property, or you might be investing, or trying to grow your investment. Yeah, because the Six of Cups is talking about a sense of nostalgia. You know what I mean? Like you want all of the good things in life, and you're starting, you probably finally just got a taste of where your life could really go. And at this point, you're not looking back. You're moving, you're stepping out. Yeah. For a lot of you, with the Queen of Cups in reverse, it's talking about you might be leaving a relationship. A lot of you might be walking away from a relationship, or trying to walk away from a relationship. A lot of you might be stepping out of a sense of insecurity, or stepping away from a sense of dependence. Like some of you were dependent on someone, or dependent on an emotion or a feeling. For some of you, is the dependence on a freedom, a sense of freedom. For others, it's the dependence on a sense of achievement. You know, some of you are overachievers, and so you feel as if this coming into this month, you know, some of you might have been introduced to a new way of living, and you kind of feel like you missed out or you lost out on time, I'm getting, or an opportunity, when, you know, it might not really have been that. It might just be your way of thinking, because you guys can be a bit egotistical. But I'm getting, it's really overworking, overachieving, or, you know, and that might be affecting the connections that you have this month. For a lot of you, it's hard to gain a genuine connection because you're worried about how people see you. For some of you, I'm getting, you're worried about your possessions, or people see you for your possessions and not as you are. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at your environment here. So in your environment, you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. You also have All Tied Up in reverse. So that means you're definitely letting go of something in your environment, or maybe someone in your environment, or something in your environment has let you go. You're also you also have the Eight of Swords here. Okay, and the Eight of Swords basically talks about you stepping out of isolation when it's in the reverse anyway. You know, it's you stepping out of isolating yourself, or maybe you're stepping out of a sense of illusion. Maybe some of you were trapped in a certain mindset or a mind state of how things in your environment should be, or how things around you should have been or could be. And for some of you, I think you finally coming out of that dreamlike state of, you know, and it happens to all of us. A lot of us have a certain type of picture or a movie set in our mind, right? Where we know what it is that we want, or how we want our lives to go. And so no matter what it is that we come across, we always try to work to get towards that goal. But life is about learning and experiencing and adapting, right? So if we're steady focused on that one thing that it is that we really, really want our life to look like, or how we picture in our minds what our life is, the universe kind of throws us different things, you know? God throws us different things that kind of shakes us up and shows us that that's not really what life is about, okay? Like, you chose to come here to go through the battles, to learn the lessons that you're learning, or that you're going through your experiences, so that you can evolve, right? There's no growth and there's no change in just going through life easy, or just having things set up the way that you want it to, or you imagine it to, or imagine that it could be. So a lot of you are starting to come into that sense of maturity and understand that, you know, no matter how hard you work towards something, life might not necessarily throw you that type of rope. You might get a different rope, you know. You might have been looking for the gold chain, but instead you got to settle for the silver one, you know what I'm saying? Until you could get to the gold. And then, you know, life could just be showing you that gold is, you know, a little bit not in season. We're going to go with the platinum. So, you know, that's what learning and changing and adapting basically is. And I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm not confusing you guys, because that's just the best way that it came out at that time. And I feel like with the Eight of Cups here, it's basically talking about no longer holding yourself to one particular standard, or one set, or one mindset. I feel like you're starting to put yourself out there in different avenues, especially when it comes to your emotions. I feel like a lot of you may have been, you know, caught up in your own feelings as to why you don't want to open up to other people, or maybe why you don't want to get to know anyone or get to date anyone new, for those of you who are single. And now you guys are starting to finally see that that's not really working out in the best of your interests. And that if you keep putting that energy out there, then you're going to attract disappointments. So I think a lot of you are starting to really get focused on what it is that you want out of life and setting up a goal and a plan. And you guys are actually sticking to that. And those people that are around you and that are in your environment are being, sorted out in your mind according to that. I think you're making time for the things that are mostly important to you at this time, and you're cutting off time and time for anything else. You're cutting off your time from anything else that doesn't serve towards your emotional needs at this time. And that is cool. That is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I think a lot of you were lying to yourselves for a long time. Some of you were lying to yourselves for a long time, telling yourself that you didn't need a certain type of emotion or feeling. And it's just cost you a lot of wasted opportunities. And you're starting to look at yourself and you're seeing all of this time that you wasted. And it is now opening up your mindset on how you look at things when it comes to relationships, whether it's friends, people that you work with, family members, you know what I'm saying, romantic interests. For those of you who are in a relationship, I feel like a lot of you have been overworking, or maybe you've been putting your time into a new project or a new investment. It could be maybe you've been working too much around the home or a new home project, or maybe you've been out trying to get a new job, or trying to find a new way to make some money or investment. And it was kind of like pulling you back from the people that meant a lot to you, or taking up your time from you building with the people around you. So I see you coming into this month, when you came into this month or the beginning of this month, you started to try to find ways to free up your time and your energy for those around you, so that you're not disappointing your loved ones. You're not disappointing your wife or your children or your mother. I think you didn't look at it from their standpoint before. You didn't see that you were disappointing them or abandoning them in some way. But I think you started to see the effects that it was causing. And so your family is very important to you, Leos. And so you're definitely trying to find ways to mend, those wrongs and make up for those times, those lost times that you could have been around, or you should have been around and you weren't able to. I see a lot of you making up for that. For some of you, I see that, and this is for those of you who are in a relationship, I feel that your person or your partner is feeling as if you're never going to change. Okay? I feel like your partner feels as if you're avoiding the problem, or you're avoiding a situation that they've been asking you to pay attention to. And you're acting as if you're so busy. But I think that they think that you're really just trying to avoid them, or you're trying to procrastinate in some way. For some of you, your partner wants you to change your way of thinking. They feel as if maybe you have like a one-track mind, or maybe you feel as if Everything is supposed to be your way. And they might feel as if you don't want to compromise. Maybe you guys come into the month where they want to talk about, possibly making some changes. It could have been around the house or some changes in your relationship, and you're like, for what? Why do we need to change it? Everything is fine. You don't see a problem in it. You feel like if you change anything, then that's where the problem would lie. And that's an issue for your partner, because your partner feels ignored. Or your partner may be feeling like you don't value their emotions or feelings. Okay? Let me go some more into this. Oh, my back just started hurting me a lot. I feel like some of you are overworking, because I'm definitely getting a lot of back pain. Yeah, some of you are worried about being the best and only being the best. Or being seen as only being the best. And a lot of people see you this way, okay? A lot of people see you as inspiration, and you don't want to let those people down. I feel like you have a lot of people watching you. A lot of people are dependent on you. And because of that, you don't want that to be something that people, you don't want to dim your light in people's eyes. Like, you don't want anyone to look at you as a failure, or look at you as if though you haven't accomplished your goal. Okay? With the Empress here, I see that for some of you, there is a Taurus in your environment that wants you to love yourself and the people around you. There's a Taurus in your environment that means a lot to you, and you've been avoiding them, or you've been pushing them away. Or maybe there's an overbearing partner. Could be a partner, maybe an overbearing mom that's been really clingy and crowding you and invading your privacy. And I see a lot of you just wanting to get away from them. And this person knows that. The person that you're trying to avoid or get away from knows that you're trying to avoid them and knows you're trying to get away from them. Okay? They do not want you to free yourself from them. Or they're not trying to let go of their grip on you. Whoever it is you're walking away from. But whoever it is, and for some of you it could be a mother, or maybe the mother of your child. Or an ex-girlfriend. For some of you, an ex-wife. For some of you, this could be someone that you're currently dating, and you're trying to free yourself from this person. You're starting to realize that this person is never going to change, and you don't want to go through with this anymore. That you probably was in a dream state when you thought that this person was going to change or be the right person for you. Or this is how you are being seen by someone else. Okay? A little vice versa. Right? Yep. You have the Emperor card here, upright. So you have the Empress and the Emperor. So this is talking about two people. So this is definitely a relationship for some of you. Now, whether it's a love relationship, mother-daughter, father-son, you know, it could be a family relationship. It could be a relationship with your boss. Maybe some of you feel your boss feels as if you're avoiding completing a project. Or maybe you're avoiding cutting something off that they don't really, you know, your company might not really see you might be working on a project that your company might see as no purpose. Like they might see like it's a dead end project. They don't really see any benefits in the project. And you might feel as if you're the only person that believes in what you're working for. Maybe your company doesn't see it that way. Your company doesn't see the value in it. You might be waiting on an answer for a business project or a home or a promotion. For a lot of you, I'm getting this is a situation where you're waiting on an answer from either your mother or your father. Or your mother and your father is waiting for an answer from you. For some of you, you want your parents to give you some freedom. Or you might be looking for an older sibling or maybe someone that is of some value, someone that you look up to or that has some type of authority for you. You're definitely looking for their approval of something, or maybe they're looking for an answer from you about something that you're avoiding. But there's definitely a couple here. An Aries or an Taurus is looking for an answer. And they feel like for the male Leos, there's a Taurus that is waiting for you to love them. They're waiting for you to free yourself from whatever is holding you back from loving them. For the female Leos, there is an Aries that is waiting for you to make up your mind. They want answers, and they're waiting for you to come up with something that makes sense and stop trying to go around giving them a straightforward answer. They want a straightforward answer. It's a yes or no. Or maybe you want a straightforward answer from this Aries. Yes or no. For the Leo man, there's a Taurus woman that will not leave you alone. They want you to love them. And you are trying to free yourself from this Taurus woman. But you know, if you free yourself from this Taurus woman, that is going to hurt her. Okay? This could be a mom, an aunt, a sister. For some of you, a baby mother. I'm getting baby mother very strongly. Or ex-girlfriend. But there's somebody who is obsessed with you, okay? They will not leave you alone at all. Alright, so coming out of this environment, I see too much work. Somebody feels like, I'm sorry, I just read the cards. And my daughter was talking to me. So, 10 of Wands is coming up. Alright? And the Strength card is in reverse. So I feel like coming out of September, you're going to leave the month of September not really caring. Okay? I feel like for some of you, especially with the envy card here is the energy, I feel like for some of you, you're gonna feel like you're not gonna be putting in too much work into helping someone come to a decision. Okay? I feel like a lot of you are feeling like you're taking on a burden, and I don't know if it's in regards to a relationship or making someone feel secure. So it could be this relationship, but a lot of you are not gonna be putting up with this situation anymore. You guys are tired. It's starting to cause a lot of stress on you. You're starting to find ways, or excuse me, maybe you might be doing a lot of overtime to prevent from going home to talk about anything, or maybe you're staying at work a lot to avoid running into this person. But you're starting to feel depleted because the strength card is in reverse, and this is you, Leo. Alright, this person is tiring you out. Okay? For a lot of you, you might be working too much. And you're going to start to see that coming out the end of the month that, you know, I really don't have the strength to keep this up. I probably need to take a break. Maybe I should listen, settle down a little bit. There's too much going on. I feel like you're overworking your body. I'm getting a lot of pain right now in my back, in my lower back area. I feel like a lot of you are having back pain. A lot of you might be going through like intense back pain, or you might have hurt your back, or something slipped in your back, in your lower back area. And I want to say near your tailbone, but I'm feeling a real intense pain right there. Yeah, so much going on at work. You got the Two of Pentacles. Oh my God. Two of Pentacles in reverse. And it talks about like an imbalance. You needing to really slow down and consider how you want to go about things. Slow down and consider how you want to go about this relationship. Slow down and consider how you want to go about your home life. If you want to stay home. If you want to keep dealing with your mom or your dad being overbearing or overruling, or trying to control you, or trying to tell you where you need to go or do career-wise, or who you need to deal with emotionally. Some of you need to decide on if you want to make this next step for your job or not. Like, it might be promising when it comes to money, but it might be too much work for you to take on. Yeah. Some of you are going to walk away from this relationship. This is because you're not happy. The Tower is basically the Tower. That's what life experience is, the Tower card. And I feel like some of you need to walk away and are not, and it's hurting you. And for others, you're gonna walk away because you know that your life is out of balance and you can't keep up with it anymore. Okay? You can't keep up with what's been going on. Yeah. Some of you are walking away from someone and walking towards someone, because look at this. This Ace of Cups right here. It's talking about falling in love, a new beginning with someone else. Okay? So a lot of you are walking away from a Taurus or a Capricorn or a Virgo. And are going to be moving towards a Pisces or a Cancer or a Scorpio. Okay? Let's clarify this Ace of Cups for Leo's second decan. Yeah. You have the Ace of Swords. So it's talking about like you trying to, a lot of you seeing the truth of the situation. A lot of you see inspiration with this new person. So someone who inspires you, or maybe someone who makes you feel inspired, or maybe someone who feels like you're an inspiration to them. But it's definitely someone who you probably didn't see yourself starting off with. And this person is definitely bringing a light to things for you. Okay? This person could also be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this person definitely brings you a sense of clarity or helps you view things in a different light. Or maybe some of you come to clarity of a situation that you're no longer in love with someone and you're falling in love with someone else and you have to choose. A lot of you are going to be choosing between an earth sign or a water sign. I'm getting a lot of you are going to be choosing between a Taurus or a Pisces, or a Capricorn and a Pisces, a Capricorn and a Cancer, a Taurus and a Scorpio. Okay? Yeah. You have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So a lot of you are leaving an earth sign for a water sign. That is for sure. That is for sure. A lot of you been manifesting a new relationship with this person that's coming into your life. Yeah, oh my God. 3 of Cups. That's a manifestation. Oh my God. That is a manifestation, Leo. Some of you really seen this person. Like, this might have been someone who you dated before. Or this could have been someone who you always dreamed about dating. Or maybe someone that you had a crush on or something. Or maybe it was an ex that you really regretted how things turned out. But somebody is coming back into your life. Or maybe you gonna come across a person, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer that is gonna give you a new breath of life, that's gonna really show you something different. And it's gonna give you a sense of fulfillment with the 3 of Cups. Oh my God. Yeah. Wow, guys. I'm like, wow. I'm kind of like shocked here. Because you guys maybe were going through a lot, like a lot of stress, and probably kind of like gave up a little bit. For those of you who are single, a lot of you were hurt with this Taurus. I don't know why Taurus is coming out so strongly, but this Taurus or this Capricorn really, really, really hurt you. So in the midst of that, you kind of like put up a wall of yourself. Or maybe the experience that you had with this person was just like so strenuous on you that you put all your focus into work and you weren't really putting yourself out there, or you put your focus into a project or an investment, and that's where you were headed. You know, and now you guys are at a point where you just feel like, you know, you done seen it all already with the Ten of Swords in reverse. So I guess you guys feel like what's the worst that can happen? You know, you guys finally decide to step outside of the box and take a chance. Okay? So, good for you guys. Alright? So, coming up for you guys entering the month of October, I see you guys focusing. And I see you guys standing up in your truth. This is you guys. For the male Leos, you guys are definitely moving ambitiously, moving towards your goals. Okay? I don't see things really looking good for you in regards to life with this Taurus person. However, or maybe things are just starting to turn around or look up. But I really don't see things starting off very easy for you with the Taurus that you left behind, especially if this is someone who you share a child with. Okay? For some of you, you still might be feeling like, you know, you have a lack of resources or energy. You might be coming into the month of October feeling as if you could be a little bit more successful, or maybe things could go a lot better for you. So you're gonna be looking for different ways to make money. You're still gonna be working and working towards your goal. The money does not stop for you. Okay. The thinking man here, I feel like this is you guys. So for some of you might be entering into new connections or meeting new people that are gonna bring you closer to your goals. Okay. For the Leo women, this thinking man might just be someone that is a possible new connection for you. Okay. Or it could be the person that you left trying to find ways to get you back. Yeah, because you got the Page of Wands here. Oh my gosh, my back is killing me. The Page of Wands is basically talking about someone stuck. So I feel like a lot of you have an idea of what you want to do or where you want to go with a certain type of goal in regards to career or finance, and you're going to be meeting someone who's going to help you with those type of connections. For some of you, you're going to be making time for those around you, and some of you are going to be putting an end to this drama that's been going on with this earth sign here. Okay, you have the Queen of Pentacles, and that's talking about getting down to the nitty gritty, basically, to kind of like come to a resolution of things. Okay, I feel like some of you are gonna have a talk with that certain family member, or you know, an ex, baby mother. A lot of you are going to be working towards security for yourself and your family, and finding a way to balance between the two. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you are not really going to be too much with anything that has to do with getting your energy rattled or getting you unfocused. Anything that's going to stir you from your focus, you're not really going to be bothered with it, with the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, You guys are not going to be focused on anything other than making your money and getting what you need financially and emotionally. Okay, and then you have the Knight of Swords here in reverse as well. So yeah, it's basically talking about you taking your time to build the happiness that you want. You're taking your time in building any new connections with anyone, because what you're building is very fragile, and what you're building is means a lot to you, and you don't want to risk everything that you built on a faulty connection. You know, Leos, you guys are very protective of your assets and the way how you see your life. You guys are prideful people, right? So, you know, how people see you or envision you means a lot. Or how you're seen means a lot. And you have a lot of people depending on you. Right, so I want to focus on the advice. See what the advice is for this month. Okay. I'm just healing with the Fairies Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Let's see what the advice is for second Decan Leo coming out of September. What's the advice for second Decan Leo coming out of September? Advice for second Decan Leos leaving out of September. You're feeling safe in reverse. Financial flow in reverse. And family harmony in reverse. Adjacent possibilities in reverse. Indecision in reverse. Okay. So I'm getting here, the advice is that you guys need to make a clear and cut decision, because you have a lot of fears and that's circling you and surrounding you about you're not feeling safe. You're worried about your money financially. Maybe some of you might feel like you have to worry about your finances because of a particular person or people. And because of that, it's blocking off connections for you. It's blocking off blessings for you. You have to take the time out to sort out what's for you and what's not for you, and start to openly discuss the things that you like and you do not like, and that you will tolerate and not tolerate, without being worried about how anyone else is going to feel or if it's going to affect your money. Because the fact that you're worried about how it's going to affect you financially is the reason why it is reoccurring. Whatever issue that you're going through right now at this time, Leo, that you're worried about it stopping you from making money, is an issue that you have control of, because you have to make a decision to cut off the person that you think or the environment that you think is going to stop you from making money. Okay? For those of you who don't know how to find a balance between your money and your family, you need to figure out what's most important to you at this time and make a decision. Yeah. With the Magician and the Mirror card, this card talks about how your problems are really illusions, because you can control the manner and how your month goes, or how you end off this month. Okay? you need to take some time to relax and meditate and really focus on what is coming to you. You manifested everything else thus far. You need to continue with that and feel safe with that, because you're not trusting yourself, and you can. You need to trust yourself. Because you're not trusting yourself, that's what's stopping you from making money or getting to a certain place financially. Because you're not trusting yourself, that's what's stopping you from getting the freedom that you need at home, or that's what's stopping you from being able to express what you need to express to your loved ones. Because you're worried about what you haven't achieved, or what you think you can achieve. This is you entering October, standing in your strength. The moment you decide to take charge and be responsible for your own, and to trust yourself. This is you, the moment you decide to rest and rejuvenate. Okay? You meditate and you make whatever decisions that you need to make to get to where you need to go. Alright? That's it for you guys. Second Decan Leos. I think you guys' readings was very, very lengthy. So I'm going to end this here. You can also look out for your love reading, which should be available by the time I post this video. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Comment if you have any comments down below. Hit the notification bell so that you can get all of my new content whenever it comes out. And if you like this video and you feel like it resonates, or you know someone who it resonates with, a friend or family member, please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend who knows a friend and tell a friend. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.